Hey everybody, sorry I haven't made too many videos lately. I've basically been on a run of 9 days straight at work. I did manage to get a day off. I was like, I want a freaking day off in the middle of that. And I managed to get that and I spent that day with Mrs. Spice, as I should. But I have some amazing news. Yesterday, I got home from work. It was early enough for me to call my solicitor about my claim and get some more information. How much closer do they want to be up their arse? I know they're going slowly, I get this. But if you keep up their arse like that, they're going to fucking just stamp their brakes. And I bet, go on one day, I do something really dangerous. Oh, there's a cat that's going to slow them down even more. Cats, don't get hit. Slow down. Fucking cat. Is this the most idiotic cat on earth? Get back in! Get in! Get in! Get in your driveway! Go on! That kitty don't give a fuck! Oh dear, anyway. Yeah, the good news. I've got to get some petrol first. Come on. Are you going over there? No, where are you going? What are you doing? Anyway then, yeah, the good news is this. I called my solicitor and asked her what was going on with my claim, because we're like, literally everything's down to her now. It's getting the stuff together and sending it off. In the meantime, before she has even sent the information off, the other side has made an offer for settlement. And the amount that they offered for settlement is far surpassing what I thought I was going to get. Although my solicitor wasn't surprised, and she wants to go for more. So it's still going to be a while before I get this cash. Now, because I know the minimum amount I'm going to get, I happen to know that license, not a problem. PC, not a problem. Bike, not a problem. I will be putting money away as well. So basically I'm going to straighten my life the fuck out. Get all the things that I haven't been able to do for a few years, you know, that I've been trying to, and still have some money left over at the end of it. Obviously I don't have the cash yet. I'm not going to say how much I'm getting, but as I say, it's enough to do the things that I need to do and have money left over. Oh, it's a little bit choppy out there. If you've seen the news, and I'm sure you have, this boat that's in Southampton, you know, that they run aground on the Bramble Bank, you can't actually see it from here because it's round that corner. They're making a lot of fuss about, like, the news has been reporting it again and again, saying shit like, you know, oh, the continuing efforts to get it back into the water, you know, like floating. They haven't done fuck all, basically, as I understand it. There's nothing they can do until the tides are right. But the news keeps reporting on it every couple of hours. There's no news. Anyway, yeah, so I know that my 125 days will end this year. Assuming I get the money early enough in the year that I can get everything arranged to get it all done, you know. But it will be an end of an era. People are asking me what bike am I going to get. The plan has always been to get a DRZ 400 SM. And something that's really funny, since I've mentioned this, you know, going back a few years, whenever I say get the DRZ, people are like, oh, awesome. Now, quite a lot of people are like, why don't you get the WR450? Look, we all know what bike Jake rides. The fact that Jake rides it does not make it suddenly a better option. I know Jake prefers his WR to his DRZ, but it's not what I'm looking to do. And people are like, oh yeah, but it's fuel injected. There's nothing wrong with a carved single cylinder. There's nothing wrong at all. I'm looking to spend 2 or 3 grand on it, probably 2.5 more like, to get a reasonable one. I've seen a few nice ones around that, I mean, Jesus, if I had the money now, there's one I was looking at that I would have bought the second I saw it. Well, once I got and seen it. Looked great. I know I shouldn't count my chickens before they're laid, because I haven't actually got the money yet. But when the pre-case being sent to the settlement is much better than I was expecting, I can be sure that when they actually do get all the information, it's going to end up being more money, and my solicitor's definitely sure that it's going to end up being more. Which is good. Good. No, it's fucking awesome. That bastard old man who was back on the road with no injuries and nothing within 2 months or so, or whatever, and he had to do one fucking course at his own cost for the police just to, you know, prove he's still fucking a human being, I'm guessing, because he got back on the road. Although I don't think he's on it anymore. I haven't seen his car for a long time. Yeah, I've seen the same guy. Trust me, that's a mindfuck. It's funny though, a couple of my friends who actually know how much I'm getting, they're like, oh man, you're really, really lucky. That's really lucky. It's like, lucky? No. Winning the lottery, lucky. Winning raffle, lucky. Winning gambling, lucky. Well, this is poker and then there's this little bit of skill involved, but let's not get into that. I'm not a fan of gambling, I must say. But getting hit by a fucking car, not so lucky. You know, I mean, it's like me saying to you, I'll offer you this amount of money if I can drive a car into you at 40 miles an hour. Or I'll give you this much money to drive into the side of that car at 30, 40 miles an hour. You'd probably be slightly more reluctant, I would imagine. So no, it's not luck. It's freaking deserved. Of course, I'm completely glazed over the fact debt gone as well. So literally, license, bike, debt, PC, all solved. All my problems solved. Honestly, when I found this news out yesterday, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was walking around like the upstairs of my house just going, but I couldn't process this information. It is one of the greatest things. Remember that there's a crash happened before this. One of the greatest things that has ever happened in my life is going to sort me the fuck out. I mean, I'm not saying here I'm getting, you know, hundreds of thousands or anything like that. It's not that at all. I'm sure there's plenty of people watching this that would earn, say, more money in a year than this money is. But it's gonna do what I need it to, you know, it's all relevant. What's this guy doing walking down the middle of the road? I'll teach him a fucking lesson. Walking with headphones, you'll never know what's going on. The stress relief for the past few months, a couple of years in fact, money-wise, have been fucking hard. As I say, I'm keeping myself calm, you know, until that money's actually in my hand. I don't know. I'm not gonna, you know, do anything or get too excited. But right now, knowing that information and knowing that in a few months' time, my debt's going to be gone for definite. That's all I really cared about to start with, was getting my fucking debt out of the way. Of course, you might be saying, but what's going to happen to Jesse? Well, the plan is, I want to keep both bikes on the road. Reason being, getting to work, green laning particularly, and stuff like that. I mean, I might take the DRZ green laning, but the huge advantage is that it won't be my only form of transport. You see, when I go green laning on this, it's fucking risky, because people say to me things like, oh, you know, you could have gone harder here, you could have gone harder there. It's like, yes, but it's my only form of transport. If I break this bike, I can't get to work, and I can't earn the money to fix the bike. Oh, his engine just dropped. Oh, fuck me, that's getting close. Oh, I want to tell this guy to slow the fuck down, because that is literally, he's bouncing an inch off the road. If the bottom of that leg slams into the road, it's going to cause some major freaking damage. Yeah, so keeping this bike for commuting is going to keep fuel costs down, you know, day to day, and I think it'll work out better. If it doesn't, then okay, I might have to sell Jesse. I don't want to. I'd like to keep both, because it's fun. I mean, I think green laning on a 125 is fun anyway, because you have the added challenge of having no power. Everything that could be easy or easier has become harder, and you have to do more to get to. Now, can I get to this guy before he pulls across the... Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, well, fuck you then! Oh, hang on, he's probably not far from home. It might have been fine with it down, but quite often you want to keep your engine up because they hang down far enough with the bumps on this island that the trailer will go do, and then you get all the way at the boat and everything slamming the bottom of that engine into the ground, and it's a bad news for your engine. I think that's basically it. I think you understand the monumentalness of this information. To know that a pre-considered case settlement is way more than I was expecting it to be, and it's going to be well easily enough to do the things I need to do. You can imagine how monumental this is. The bike, the license, it's all going to happen this year, and I've never been able to say that with definite sort of feeling before now. Just before the accident, as some people might remember, I just about had the money saved up to do my test. It wasn't going to get me a bike, but it was enough to get the test done, and that's when it all fucking went wrong, and money just flies away when you have an accident, you're not earning money, and you have to buy a new bike and gear and all this stuff. So yeah, basically good, overdue, amazing shit is going to happen this year. It's going to be great. Someone did say something to me that really confused me. They said, I hope you're still going to be a grounded YouTuber. It's like, what's that supposed to mean? I get a bit of money from compensation that puts me onto a bigger bike, and suddenly I'm going to change my personality. If you think that would change me, then you don't understand me well enough already. I think most people who've been following me a long time know that I'm not one to be influenced. I'm too moralistic. It's not going to change things that dramatically. And of course someone else said, oh, don't spend it all at once. Well, obviously not. Do keep in mind that I'm not a child. I'm a 29-year-old man who's had money problems for a long time. It doesn't mean that when I get money I just throw it away. It means I know the worth of that money even more so. Anyway. Good shit, eh? Fucking amazing. Oh yeah, and just to mention, the sticker shit has all gone well. I only got contacted by one person after the last video, and that's been resolved. So the 19th of January is the day I will be picking by random the person who will get the gift. So that is now set. If anyone else has any problems, get in contact with me. You've had plenty of warning to sort this out. As I say, I'm going with the 19th. Obviously that still gives over a week or so for you to get your pictures in if you haven't quite done that yet. They don't need to be stuck on anything. I just need to see that they're silver in the picture. So there we go. Possibly the most important news I've given you in months and months and months, maybe years, maybe ever. As a motorcyclist, it's outstanding. So there we go. Please bear with me in this time of not many videos. Life happens. You will have to do stuff. So I'll just make them as and when I can for a little while. I've got a couple of videos I want to do from home. I like to do videos from home occasionally, just because this time of the year it can be really shitty, horrible weather, and it's nice to do something from the comfort of the home. I'll do a Q&A soon, because I haven't done one for a long time, and people are like, do another one, and other people are like, fucking hell, do we really need another one? Well, if you still keep asking for it and you keep giving me questions, I'll keep answering them. But I'm not doing that yet, so don't post your comment of a question in this video, please. There will be a video for it. I'm also going to do a little video on I'm starting to build a toolkit that has the essentials for doing the work to this sort of bike. Something that someone of, let's say, a new rider might. These are ideas of things that you should have at hand that will help you get through any general maintenance and aren't too expensive to buy. I'm going to go through that. Oh, that'll be a good idea. Anyway, stop talking. Keep smiling. Trust me, I fucking will be. Sleeping better, thinking better, smiling more, not giving a fuck about some stuff. It's amazing how really, really good news can make you think things like, I really couldn't care less about this bullshit that's happening at work. I really couldn't. Fuck it, whatever. It's still money in the bank. Awesomeness. Right, I'll catch you all next time. So yeah, morning bike. Go on your new bike, over the big one, you'll be fine. I can see your femur.